What's good, everybody? It's your boy Anonymous, the author, aka Anonymous Rap Guy, and I'm back with a little different style review here. We got Farewell Andromeda by Paul J. Williams. If you're not familiar, check out the other reactions that I've done to his music, and you'll get the vibe for it, man. So yeah, this is a little short 8-track EP album project. I don't know what people calling it these days, but a little short 8-track project. Only runs about 52 minutes long. So today I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna just jump straight into it. Y'all know how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 songs that I really liked, 1 song that I was not a big fan of, and the overall letter grade of the album. I think that's the best way to do it. So let's get into it. First up, if you run through this track list and you see it's 8 tracks, the biggest thing that stands out is 2 long tracks. Track 4, track 5. He Asked Me, Set Me Free, Neptune's Folly. These were the 2 standout tracks for me. I mean, obviously they're the longest, but I feel like on a project like this, which is mostly instrumental, if you're not familiar with Paul J. Williams, it's mostly instrumental, and those 2 tracks really stick out. I feel like if it is going to be a production album, which this is, you have to let a producer do what they do best, which is produce. And the best way I can explain it is, back in the day, I listened to this. I'm a 90s baby, so I was listening to Frank Ocean, and Frank Ocean had a really long track called Pyramid back in the day, and that track was, I think, about 8 or 9 minutes long, and it changed a lot. It didn't change from the core theme of the song, but it switched around and moved around some, and changed up the thematic sequence of the song, and it sounded great. I was tuned in for the entire song. And I thought at the time, like, yo, this is weird because I'm not usually into super long tracks, but that one had me, like, locked in. And that's exactly how He Asked Me, Set Me Free, and Neptune's Folly is. Both long tracks, don't get me wrong. 10 minutes plus is a long track, but they're completely different. He Asked Me, Set Me Free has a completely different layering of its music. It almost sounds like 2 different tracks completely, whereas Neptune's Folly feels like it's, like he's flushing out an idea, you know what I mean? Like he's just going like run-on sentence is the best way I can say. It's like it always links back to the core subject of the sentence, but it's long, but you're gonna enjoy the journey, you know what I mean? It's like it builds on each section, each instrument, and just keeps progressing, and I'm a fan of that. I'm definitely a fan of it. But yeah, He Asked Me, Set Me Free has a disgusting vocal sample that I will let y'all enjoy. That's on the later half of the Set Me Free track that really brings it all together. That was what sealed it for me, was when that audio sample came in on Set Me Free, I was like, okay. This is the one right here. For easy listening, for easy consumption, Farewell Andromeda, the first track in the intro, is a perfect way to start off the album. It gives me more outer space vibes than the other songs on this album and other songs that I've heard by Paul J. Williams. Like, for this being like obviously if the name of the project is Farewell Andromeda, to have such a spacey feel and to start off with something that's so far out there, literally and figuratively, I think that's really cool. I think that's really dope. So great way to start it off. Strong ending and start again as well. Another vocal sample. I'm a sucker for vocal samples, but I really think he did well. A lot of piano, some guitar coming in there at the end. Like, I really like that this shows off his producer skills. This isn't just like, hey, I can produce some songs, hey, I can make some cool beats, hey, let's put some stuff on the radio. This is actually like flushed out songs with layers to it, progressions, different like sections and themes, and I'm like, damn, this is taking me back to music class. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a little something different and unique. So I love when producers can produce. I love when it's not just something simple like a DJ Khaled, who doesn't even produce, he just literally brings albums together. But like, to have 8 tracks, for them to be so similar in the idea of like a spacely, outer-worldly feel, and but to be like say 9 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, it's like he can fit a lot into a little bit, or he can explain on an idea. And for a music nerd like myself, I was a fan. I was definitely a fan. I'm gonna give this one a strong A-, man. I really liked it. Could be cleaned up in some parts. I had some music notes here that I wrote down while listening to it. I'm in a state that's legal. Let me say that before I say what I'm about to say. Recreational marijuana is here, legal in Ohio. I was listening to this. I listened to it while I worked out. I re-listened to it, smoking, a nice little pre-roll. And, right now I'm still floating, but I just enjoyed the vibe of it, man. This was a dope album, dope little sit back and listen to music here in Ohio and all the legal states. I think this would be like clean your room, clean your house, work out too. Like it's versatile, man. Just cut it on and play. I listen to podcasts, so I can listen to like people talk, and I can also just listen to music. And this is one of those where like cut it on, enjoy the vibes, and zone out, man. As y'all can tell, I don't know if y'all can see, but I got the album favorited. You know what I mean, over here, so I can come back to it whenever I want to, and I definitely will, man. I suggest y'all do the same. Link is in the description. Let me know what y'all think about it. If you're into production albums, if you want to listen to producers produce, you know what I mean? And yeah, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Be kind, be dope, but more importantly than anything else, be yourself, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.